Everybody, this glare, I don't even know what's going on, but it's just gonna have to be okay because I don't have a whole lot of time. We're gonna go to Genesis. It's the first book of the Bible. Yeah. Oh, let me mention this because I know y'all like, she looks different. So I dyed my hair last night, right? And it was supposed to be dark chocolate. This looks like jet black. Like, it looks like my hair and my shirt are just all one thing. Like, I got a hood on. So I'm hoping that over time it just kind of fades out a little bit. But anyways, I had to address that because I don't want y'all just looking at my hair. I want you to actually hear what I'm saying. So let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room, get it out the way. Okay? So Genesis chapter 6, verse 9. It says, and that's all I'm going to read, just this one verse, and then we're going to break it down. It says, Noah was a just man, perfect in his generation. Noah walked with God. Noah walked with God. Now, we all know Noah built the ark. We all know that Noah, his 3 sons, their wives, and his wife, along with the animals, were saved from the flood, right? And I've heard so much commentary about, well, I'm sure that while he was building the ark, people were criticizing him, making fun of him because they had never seen rain before. They sure didn't know what a flood was, yada, yada, yada. And yeah, that was probably true, possibly true. I'm not sure, because the whole reason for the flood was that the world was evil, with the exception of Noah. Everybody else was just all the way thrown off out here doing whatever that little flesh wanted to do. But it says that Noah walked with God. So before one nail ever went into the wood, before he ever got the vision for the ark, before he started building the ark, y'all, Noah was already set apart. He was already different. So I am not completely sure that, I mean, he probably got some criticism, I'm sure, but maybe not beyond what was normal for him, because he was already countercultural. He was already different from everybody else. The man was already sticking out like a sore thumb before he started building this giant boat. Okay, so what's my point? I don't know. No, just kidding. I do know. My point is, walking with God is a preservation tactic. When you walk with him, when you have that relationship with him and you abide in his presence, you're going to stick out. People are not going to understand you. They, worst case scenario, they're going to criticize you, but for probably like more than anything, they're at least going to side eye your actions. Like, yo, that don't really make sense. She over here talking about she hear from God, and he out here doing this stuff that just got him looking all the way foolish. Like, what is this? Be okay with that, because the word says, like, the enemy will come in like a flood. Yes, but God will raise up a standard, and you will be preserved through your obedience. It don't matter that you're misunderstood. That's fine. Jesus was misunderstood. You just keep right on keeping on. Whatever it is that your ark looks like, make those nouns and verbs agree. Whatever it is that your ark is supposed to look like, you build that thing. You make it work. Whatever God has called you to, the vision that he is giving you for your life, the promise that he has for you, walk in the direction of that thing. Yes, you are going to look crazy. Yeah, I done spent so many years looking crazy. I don't even care no more. Like, I'm so far out in these waters of faith. It don't matter. I don't do a whole lot of talking about haters, but I'll take the time to say this. A hater can come out here in this water if they want to, but they gonna drown, okay? This is not for the faint of faith. Like, this walk is real. I lean in, and I listen, and I do as God says. You lean in, you listen, you do as God says. Because see, Noah was leaning in, he was walking with the Lord, he was listening, and he did as God said. Because obedience is what preserves you. It ain't that complicated. You hear and you do. You hear and you do. John 14:15 says, if you love me, keep my commandments. If you love the Lord with your whole heart, then you lean into his voice and you obey his word. And I promise that word will not fail you. That word will keep you. And when you get out here in these deep waters, I promise it'll help you to stay afloat. So yeah, obedience is your preservation tactic, y'all. Have a happy Wednesday. Go build your ark. And don't worry about them people that don't understand, because when the waters come, they're going to be knocking to get in. You should have built your own. Have a good day.